dusk, all throughout the country, people are celebrating the new year with fireworks displays. As a huge red explosion signals the beginning of the festivities, a total of 100,000 spectators have made their way through the light rain to the venue, where they're awaiting a dazzling show over the season. The entire port, which is serving as the venue, has been lit up festively, complementing the beauty of the fireworks themselves. Display on a unprecedented scale with over 30,000 fireworks being set off. Meanwhile, people have decorated their homes with flowers and lanterns.
Hello? Director Chen. What's the matter?
Shelia, sorry to disturb you while you're off. It's an urgent mission from HQ. Each team member has been assigned a survey mission. Begin your investigation as soon as you receive your assigned location.
Okay. What's the current situation?
Just as the news says, our satellites observed some abnormal weather. It's possible that it could escalate into an unimaginable catastrophe.
Understood. I'll contact the closest airfield and head out immediately.
Shelia, we've confirmed the deployment of several military units to the scene. Be extremely careful.
Understood. I'll contact you again later.
Breaking news. An abnormal weather event has been observed in the sky approximately 20 kilometers outside of the city. Due to these conditions, the fireworks show has been canceled. Please refrain from leaving your homes or going outside.
Shelia, according to info from the front lines, General Lin's unit has arrived at the scene.
General Lin?
The top dog at SAI. They say that tech-wise, even we here at SRO can't hold a candle to his guys. So if they showed up, that means there must be more to the situation than it seems. I've locked in the flight coordinates. We'll be arriving at the designated airspace in 10 seconds. Follow your instructions and activate the warp drive. 3, 2, 1. Activate!
Arrived in the target airspace. The sky is full of thick clouds, and we've got strong winds and lightning.
Everything is fine for the moment. No issues. Begin preparations for descent. Shelia, what's wrong?
The windshield has been destroyed. I'm going to eject. Director Chen, I managed to escape the aircraft. I can see a massive black hole up ahead.
A black hole. Understood. I'll inform the other team members. For now, find a safe place to descend.
Roger.
Shelia, General Lin's Vanguard has been spotted near the drop site. I'm sending Wake your way for backup. Go rendezvous with him. As for that black hole, we don't have enough info. We're counting on your intel. According to satellite intel, General Lin's unit has already landed. Watch out. Shelia, this is Wake. I'm headed to your coordinates now. What's the situation?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, I'll contact you again later.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be taking a look at Bright Memory Infinite. This is produced by FYQD Studio. More of a one-man team studio, so it's incredible what the studio's been able to achieve. Obviously they've probably got some voice actors in and a few other staff, but looking good so far. I'm just going to go into the in-game settings. A bit late with this one because I own the early access of the game, playing at 3840 by 2160 as you can see. unlimited frame rates and no caps, 90 field of view. Can push this to 100, but I prefer 90. No TAA because I'm using DLSS, which is the anti-aliasing method of choice. I'll get to that in a moment. Rendering percentage is obviously your rendering resolution, so 100% would mean native. So everything maxed out, 16 times anisotropic filtering. SSR and SSAO do not go to highest. High is the highest it go. Motion blur and film grain, personal choice for me. I prefer to have these off. And DirectX 12 is necessary if you want ray tracing. And of course DLSS is set to quality mode, which is going to give you the best image quality, and NVIDIA Reflex has been implemented in the game as well. So it seems FYQD Studio definitely got the golden handshake and the brown paper bag from NVIDIA. Doesn't seem to be any FSR available yet in this game, and this is built on the Unreal Engine 4. And I did read somewhere recently that FSR has now been implemented in Unreal Engine games, so we might see a lot more FSR implementations. But I can see some massive differences already. One being the main character Shelia. They may as well call her Shelia Kardashian now, man. They've made her so thick in the hips and top heavy now. Not that I'm complaining, just an observation. And they've also changed her attire, and her sword look different as well. So definitely a lot's been changed. Her voice actors changed as well for the better.
Shelia, any anomalies with a black hole?
Swallowed up a whole mountain. But apart from the rain, there's nothing unusual over here.
The theory of relativity states that the greater the mass of an object, the more it slows down and slows time. I've seen time in that area takes several hours.
So this is like the tutorial phase of the game. Probably a lot of pop-ups on the way. That's fine, I need to remember the controls anyway. So, as I mentioned before, the game got launched on the 11th of November, and if you bought the early access, the developer promised that they would give you a full version of the game, but they didn't give it to you on launch day, so I had to wait a little bit before I got mine, so that's why I was a bit late with this gameplay. Okay, use E to break the wood. Shots coming from everywhere. Someone's shooting at me from over here as well. Where the hell did you come from? Stay in the car, but there seems to be a lot more still here. And they had a good welcome wagon for me, didn't they? Okay, I think that's all of them. But let's talk a little bit about the visuals. It does look pretty good. They've massively improved on the textures from when I played the early access. So it's just good to see an early access game get to the finishing line. Some of these games, they start it as more of a cash grab situation and they never come to light, but this one's actually been finished, and for such a small workforce, mainly being one person, this is actually pretty impressive. Now, sure, you can say...
Shelia, got several hostiles headed your way.
Roger.
Okay, so I've got parry attacks. Interesting. Well, so you can parry back bullets from this guy. Okay, just gotta get my timing down. seems when you knock them down, you can actually drag them towards you. So that's interesting. Okay, so left shift to dodge out the way. Oh, so you gotta hit the bullets back to break his armor down, it seems. Or you can use a sword and slice and dice if you want as well. She's quite versatile in her attacks.
Magnetic field is unstable. I can't get a lock on your signal. Wake should be arriving in the vicinity. You're gonna have to rely on him.
Understood. I'm currently heading toward the black hole. General Lin has a huge team with him, so it may take some time since there's the possibility of an encounter.
Okay. Report immediately if anything happens.
Okay, so your guns do have alternative firing modes. So this kind of like mini grenades or rockets. It's interesting. See if there's some more ammo around here. Always use some more. So yeah, so they're in the year 2036 if you're wondering why everything looks so advanced. And you can clearly see weapons have been developed in that time. So I was... Whoa. But these guys tried to set a trap for me. Didn't quite work out for them though. Let's try the alternative firing mode. I think these bullets will be a bit more effective against this guy. Shame I didn't have any more. So yeah, every time I try to talk about the graphics, something happens, so the game looks good basically, that's all I can say. In terms of performance, it's about what you'd expect from a game that uses a lot of ray tracing. Obviously, you can tweak this to make the game a lot more easy on the system. Slice and dice this guy. So he's like in a magnetic spear or something. It can't move. That's an interesting technique. So they've also changed her gun, her sword as well. It never used to do that in the early access, and it's a lot better now as well. So I can see massive changes in the final game. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I need to get some. Okay, what I need to do is get up close and use my sword. Take some ammo. Interesting they wouldn't let you progress until you killed that guy. So many tutorials. So she used to have this kind of grappling hook in the early access as well. I wonder if that will make an appearance. Maybe you just get different gear as you progress. So I've got no idea what's going on in terms of story. She just seems like some super trained, highly skilled future soldier. What war she's fighting, we don't know. But she's got some cool gadgets in terms of her sword and this kind of gravity field she's got on her arm. A few more of these guys. CPU performance is a bit low. I would like to have seen them, you know, utilize a few more cores, but that just seems to be the common thing these days. It's funny to me because these consoles are pretty much got 8 cores, so you'd think more games would be using 8 cores minimum, but that's not the case. This is barely using 4, so yeah, that's a bit disappointing. I'll salvage some ammo from some of these dead guys. But yeah, of course, just tweak ray tracing, you probably get a lot more performance than I'm getting. Let's go through this window.
Director Chen, an airliner engulfed in flames just passed overhead.
According to the satellite data, that area is experiencing strong electromagnetic interference. Be careful.
The village is flooded, and there are high voltage lines still in the water. How do I get to the opposite shore?
Well, your power unit contains a particle wire ejection system. Give me a minute while I remotely unlock it.
Okay, so this is the grappling hook I was mentioning. Wondering when that was going to make an appearance. Okay, so you can actually use it on enemies as well. Interesting. Okay, let's try and get across. This water is electrified, so can't fall into that.
Shelia, there are several enemy ships close.
What should I do?
The ship's armored. You should be able to sink them.
Stick on the rooftops. Where did you come from? Use the alternative ammo on these guys. They certainly got all their ducks in a row. So much opposition for me. Should be able to run and jump over this. Just about. Probably another grappling point somewhere. Don't see one though. Here it is.
2 more just cross over the opposite shore and take them.
I'll handle it.
Get closer, use my sword shower. Get hard to use the sword on the roof.
Once you've landed, you should be able to see General Lin's vanguard.
Finally, another weapon. Shotgun. Nice. Wonder what the alternative firing mode for this is. Rocket launcher, it seems.
Director Chen, there are just too many hostiles.
No problem. Wake will back you up.
Huh? Fake signal flare?
Yeah, they'll be focusing on the signal flare. Now is your chance.
Roger, I'll take care of this now.
Shelly, come on. What happened?
Are we even in the same time zone? Why the hell are these guys got shields and shorts?
Director Chen! Director Chen, can you read me? That's the signal.
Guys are heavily armored. We just travel in time or something. I swear we were facing arm and shoulders just a minute ago. These guys are tough.
Shelia, spawn.
Director Chen, this is Shelia.
What happened?
I ended up in this strange space and was attacked by some kind of ancient soldiers.
Are you okay?
Yes. What happened to the hostiles?
They headed off toward the source of the signal flare. That's a strange phenomenon. I'll let the others know.
Explosions going off everywhere. Gotta be careful around here. Gotta approach this place with caution. It seems to be breaking up. Got to be a grappling point somewhere, or I can just wall run. Nice. Whoa. Very close to score. A new enemy type. That guy was tough. They're definitely not making it easy for me. Where did you come from? This guy's just hiding in the bamboo. Oh, another one of these guys. Yeah, the shotgun's a lot more effective on him. As I say, this game plays a lot smoother than the early access as well. So, massive improvements in the game overall.
Message for Bravo. Let me know if you spot a girl with a ponytail.
Roger that. All's clear here. Over.
They got a description of me, but they don't know where I am. That's the main thing. Too lot of enemies to kill. Switch back to the shotgun. Could potentially parry one of his attacks, but let's. Doesn't seem to work that well. Maybe because it's got an electric lance.
Shelia, a strong electromagnetic pulse wave is expected to hit in several minutes. Be ready for it.
Roger.
Okay, that's all of them. More of these guys, huh? So it seems anytime these pulses hit, I get put back into some ancient time. So you can't just keep spamming your sword, it does have a cooldown as well. So I just need to bear that in mind.
Shelia, how's the situation? Everything okay?
No problems here. Where's the next target?
There's a road just outside the temple, in the back. Head that way.
You can see the levels are pretty big. A lot of ammo. And I definitely need it. Okay, we're good to go. Inside the first boss.
Beat me and I'll tell you.
You sound confident.
Try and keep my distance, break your guard. Should be okay. Seems to be powering everything. Where the hell did he go? Right, it's fast. Okay, defenseless in the air, aren't you? Pretty much. How did you go? It's quick, isn't it? Seems to be blocking all of these. I need to get him in the air. That's when he's most vulnerable. Barely fly away at that. Come on, die already, man. Die. Real strong. Need to do something about that shield before I can actually hurt him.
Don't expect that gun to help you here.
How about the sword?
Time's up, that's all! Meet me at Drancom Pavilion in 1 hour.
Shelia, there's a hurricane closing in. Evacuate the area.
Do I have a secure route?
You should be able to see a mountain from behind the temple. Head there. The hurricane! Run! Don't look back!
Okay.
Jump over the cliff.
24 seconds remaining.
Can you see the mountain? Almost there. Don't give up now.
Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.
I'm okay. There's several enemy ships heading toward the black hole.
We'll rethink the plan. Take a rest for now.